Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to your Wallops weather briefing for Friday, March 16th. We're seeing partly cloudy skies out there and another day of unseasonably chilly temperatures. We are expecting one more day of breezy conditions, and we do anticipate a wind advisory to be issued within the next half hour or so as these winds start to pick up. Taking a look at our current conditions across the region from yesterday, we did see a more seasonable day across the region temperature-wise, with locations reporting the mid-50s. We did see a couple locations even near 60 degrees across the Tidewater and near Richmond yesterday. Another chilly morning this morning across the region. Wallops got down to 28 degrees, which is rather chilly for this time of year. Other locations did see temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. As of 9 a.m., we were seeing some sunny skies with temperatures in the 40s across the southern half of the forecast area, with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies across the northern half. A little bit of energy to the north was even producing some light snow flurries across the Baltimore and D.C. area. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, we are seeing northwesterly winds at the surface again, somewhat breezy up to about 3,000 feet at 30 knots before they shift more west-northwesterly. And we are seeing those winds increase to around 60 knots at that 9,000 foot level, and then continuing to increase as we have a jet max overhead from the west all the way up to 135 knots at the 25,000 foot level. So rather windy as we get up aloft. We are seeing a freezing level this morning at 2,100 feet. Taking a look at our surface analysis this morning, continuing to see that lingering low pressure off across the northeastern parts of the country that has been hanging out there the past several days, and that has contributed to our continued breeziness that we have been seeing every day this week. And as we have high pressure starting to build in across the midwestern portions of the country, that pressure gradient is going to tighten a bit, so we are expecting winds to be a little bit breezier than we did saw yesterday as we get that pressure gradient retightening. And then as we go into tonight, that high pressure is going to drop over the area, and that's going to cut off those breezy winds we've been seeing, as well as giving us some mostly clear skies and cold Saturday morning temperatures. Taking a look at our forecast charts here for today, we're going to see that pressure gradient tighten, as that high pressure gets closer to the area. So we can expect some wind gusts around 35 to perhaps even 40 miles per hour as we go into this afternoon. But by tonight, that high pressure is going to weaken a bit and then settle over the mid-Atlantic, and that's going to help give us some mostly clear skies, as well as give us some decent radiational cooling as those winds really calm down early Saturday morning. So we are expecting lows to get rather chilly for Saturday morning. By Saturday morning, we are going to start to see that next weak low pressure approach from the west. So Saturday morning is going to be partly cloudy, but we will be seeing those clouds quickly increase throughout the late morning hours, becoming mostly cloudy to overcast by around lunchtime. And then as we go into Saturday afternoon, that system is going to be passing off to the south across the Tidewater, and it is going to be overspreading some very light rain across the Wallops area for Saturday afternoon and evening. We're still going to be seeing some colder air across the northern half of the Delmarva, so don't be surprised if you live up near Salisbury or areas northward and see a few snowflakes mix in Saturday evening, or maybe just some sleet pellets at times. For Sunday afternoon and evening, we are going to be seeing weak high pressure briefly build over the area just for some partly cloudy skies, and we're going to be seeing those temperatures around 50 degrees. And so we're going to get some dry weather for Sunday and Monday, and then as we go into the middle of next week, we're going to see quite a storm system impact the area. Taking a look at our weather hazards for today, only weather hazard is going to be gusty winds as we go into the late morning hours. Like I had said in the beginning, we are going to be expecting to issue a wind advisory here, likely within the next half hour or less, as these winds start to really pick up from the northwest. We're going to be seeing partly cloudy skies throughout much of the day, becoming sunny towards sunset and then mostly clear through the night as that high pressure settles over the region. It's going to be another chilly day with temperatures in the mid-40s, and then it's going to be cold tomorrow morning with a low of 29. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, we're going to mainly see a few to scattered cloud deck at that 5,000 to 6,000 foot level. Could be seeing some clear skies as we go into early this evening before we see some upper level cloudiness stream into the area. And then by tomorrow morning, we're going to start to see some mid-level cloudiness as well as that upper level cloudiness near 10,000, 15,000 feet That's going to be slowly moving into the area throughout the morning, and then we're going to see those clouds really thicken up around lunchtime tomorrow. For the next few days, we're going to be seeing a high of 45 tomorrow, so another chilly day, but it is also, we're going to be seeing those light rain showers move through the area in the afternoon and evening. So expecting a dry forecast for the first half of the day, and then just some scattered light showers for your second half. And then Saturday night, that system is going to clear out to the east, becoming partly cloudy with another chilly low of 32 degrees. Sunday is going to be just partly cloudy with a seasonable high of 50 as we have some weak high pressure building over the area. Taking a look at our extended forecast. Sunday and Monday do look to be fairly pleasant across the area with a high of 50 degrees under that high pressure, under partly cloudy skies, with a low temperature from Monday hovering just above freezing. And then as we go into late Monday, we're going to start to see clouds increase across the area as our next system approaches from the west. And this does look to be like quite a strong system as it approaches the mid-Atlantic region. For Tuesday, that low is going to begin to overspread, and it does look like the low center of this pretty strong low is going to pass directly over the Delmarva, so we can expect some periods of heavy rain possibly on Tuesday, and then that low is going to strengthen and really slow down as it gets off the coast, possibly even getting a secondary low developing for Tuesday night into Wednesday. So that's going to keep some stormier conditions being more prolonged, as well as keep those temperatures rather cold as it starts to wrap some colder air behind it. There's still some model discrepancies going into the middle of next week, but the models are starting to come into better alignment that we are going to be impacted by a pretty strong low and nor'easter. We could be seeing some pretty windy conditions Wednesday into Thursday as well. Even the possibility of some snow mixing in for late Wednesday into Thursday as that as models are starting to indicate that low just hanging out just east of the area and wrapping some colder air around. Taking a quick look into our Thursday and Friday time frame, that storm system does look to linger just east of the area for our upcoming USIP mission. Things are not looking too optimistic for weather-wise, as that the low sitting off there is really going to churn up those seas and continue to give us some windy conditions, especially Wednesday nights and into Thursday for Wallops. So that'll be something we'll definitely be looking at as we go into next week to see monitor how that storm's going to develop. But it's looking like quite a strong system at this point. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We will be back on Monday morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great weekend.